to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build, a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones, and a time to gather them, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to surge, and a time to give up, a time to keep, and a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to mend, a time to be silent, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. What do workers gain from their toil? I have seen the burden God has laid on the human race. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I know that there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live. That each of them may eat and drink and find satisfaction in all their toil. This is the gift of God. I know that everything God does will endure forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing taken from it. God does it so that people will fear him. Whatever is has already been, and whatever will be has been before, and God will call the past to account. And I saw something else under the sun. In the place of judgment, wickedness was there. In the place of justice, wickedness was there. I said to myself, God will bring into judgment both the righteous and the wicked, for there will be a time for every activity, a time to judge every deed. I also said to myself, as for humans, God tests them so that they may see that they are like the animals. Surely the fate of human beings is like that of the animals. The same fate awaits them both. As one dies, so dies the other. All have the same breath. Humans have no advantage over animals. Everything is meaningless. All go to the same place. All come to dust, and to dust all return. Who knows if the human spirit rises upward, and if the spirit of the animal goes down into the earth? So I saw that there is nothing better for a person than to enjoy their work, because that is their lot. For who can bring them to see what will happen after them? Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Again I looked and saw all the oppression that was taking place under the sun. I saw the tears of the oppressed, and they had no comforter. Power was on the side of their oppressors, and they have no comforter. And I declared that the dead, who have already died, are happier than the living who are still alive. But better than both is the one who has never been born, who has not seen the evil that is done under the sun. And I saw that all toil and achievement spring from one person's envy of another. This too is meaningless and chasing after the wind. Fools fold their hands and ruin themselves. Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. Again I saw something meaningless under the sun. It was a man all alone. He had neither son nor brother. There was no end to his toil, yet his eyes were not content with his wealth. For whom am I toiling, he asked, and why am I depriving myself of enjoyment? This too is meaningless, a miserable business. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Better a poor but wise youth than an old but foolish king who no longer knows how to heed a warning. The youth may have come from prison to the kingship, or his kingdom. I saw that all who lived and walked under the sun followed the youth, the king's successor. There was no end to all the people who were before them, but those who came later were not pleased with the successor. This too is meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Guard your steps when you go to the house of God. Go near to listen, rather than to offer the sacrifice of fools, who do not know that they do wrong. Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven, and you on earth. So let your words be few. A dream comes where there are many cares, and many words mark the speech of a fool. When you make a vow to God, do not delay to fulfill it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow. It is better not to make a vow than to make one not fulfill it. Do not let your mouth lead you into sin, and do not protest to the temple messenger, my vow was a mistake. Why should God be angry at what you say and destroy the work of your hands? Much dreaming and many words are meaningless. Therefore, fear God. When you see the poor oppressed in a district and justice and rights denied, do not be surprised at such things. For one official is eyed by a higher one, and over both are others higher still. The increase from the land is taken by all. The king himself profits from the fields. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. As goods increase, so do those who consume them. And what benefit have they to the owners, except to feast their eyes on them? The sleep of a laborer is sweet, whether they eat little or much. But as for the rich, their abundance permits them no sleep. I have seen a grievous evil under the sun. Wealth hoarded to the heart of its owners, forced through some misfortune, so that when they have children there is nothing left for them to inherit. Everyone comes naked from their mother's womb, and as everyone comes, so they depart. They take nothing from their toil that they can carry in their hands. This too is a grievous evil. As everyone comes, so they depart. And what do they gain, since they toiled for the wind? All their days they eat in darkness with great frustration, affliction, and anger. This is what I have observed to be good, that it is appropriate for a person to eat, to drink, and to find satisfaction in their toilsome labor under the sun during the few days of life God has given them, for this is their lot. Moreover, when God gives someone wealth and possessions, to enjoy them, to accept their lot and be happy in their toil, this is a gift of God. They seldom reflect on the days of their life because God keeps them occupied with gladness of heart. Ecclesiastes chapter 6. I have seen another evil under the sun, and it weighs heavily on mankind. God gives some people wealth, possessions, and honor, so that they lack nothing their hearts desire. But God does not grant them the ability to enjoy them, and strangers enjoy them instead. This is meaningless, a grievous evil. A man may have 100 children and live many years, yet no matter how long he lives, if he cannot enjoy his prosperity and does not receive proper burial, I say that a stillborn child is better off than he. It comes without meaning, departs to darkness, and in darkness its name is shrouded. Though it never saw the sun or knew anything, it has more rest than does that man. Even if he lives 1,000 years twice over, but fails to enjoy his prosperity. Do not all go to the same place. Everyone's toil is for their mouth, and yet their appetite is never satisfied. What advantage have the wise over fools? What do the poor gain by knowing how to conduct themselves before others? Better what the eye sees than the roving of the appetite. This too is meaningless. chasing after the wind. Whatever exists has already been named, and what humanity is has been known. No one can contend with someone who is stronger. The more the words, the less the meaning. And how does that profit anyone? For who knows what is good for a person in life during the few and meaningless days they pass through like a shadow? Who can tell them what will happen under the sun after they are gone? Ecclesiastes chapter 7. A good name is better than fine perfume, and the day of death better than the day of birth. It is better to go to a house of mourning than to go to a house of feasting, for death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart. Frustration is better than laughter, because a sad face is good for the heart. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of pleasure. It is better to heed the rebuke of a wise person than to listen to the song of fools. Like the crackling of thorns under the pot, so is the laughter of fools. This too is meaningless. Extortion turns a wise person into a fool, and a bribe corrupts the heart. The end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. Do not be quickly provoked in your spirit, for anger resides in the lap of fools. Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it's not wise to ask such questions. Wisdom, like an inheritance, is a good thing and benefits those who see the sun. Wisdom is a shelter, as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. Consider what God has done. Who can straighten what he has made crooked? When times are good, be happy. But when times are bad, consider this: God has made the one as well as the other. Therefore no one can discover anything about the future. In this meaningless life of mine, I have seen both of these: the righteous perishing in their righteousness, and the wicked living long in their wickedness. Do not be over-righteous, neither be over-wise. Why destroy yourself? Do not be over-wicked, and do not be a fool. Why die before your time? It is good to grasp the one and not let go of the other. Whoever fears God will avoid all extremes. Wisdom makes one wise person more powerful than 10 rulers in a city. Indeed, there is no one on earth who is righteous, no one who does what is right and never sins. Do not pay attention to every word people say, or you may hear your servant cursing you. For you know in your heart that many times you yourself have cursed others. All this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I am determined to be wise, but this was beyond me. Whatever exists is far off and most profound. Who could discover it? So I turned my mind to understand, to investigate, and to search out the wisdom of the scheme of things, and to understand the stupidity of wickedness and the madness of folly. I find more bitter than death the woman who is a snare, whose heart is a trap and whose hands are chains. The man who pleases God will escape her, but the sinner she will ensnare. Look, says the teacher, this is what I have discovered. Adding one thing to another to discover the scheme of things, while I was still searching but not finding, I found one upright man among 1,000, but not one upright woman among them all. This only have I found: God created mankind upright, but they have gone in search of many schemes. Ecclesiastes chapter 8. Who is like the wise? Who knows the explanation of things? A person's wisdom brightens their face and changes its hard appearance. Obey the king's command, I say, because you took an oath before God. Do not be in a hurry to leave the king's presence. Do not stand up for a bad cause, for he will do whatever he pleases. Since a king's word is supreme, who can say to him, "What are you doing?" Whoever obeys his command will come to no harm, and the wise heart will know the proper time and procedure. For there is a proper time and procedure for every matter, though a person may be weighed down by misery. Since no one knows the future, who can tell someone else what is to come? As no one has power over the wind to contain it, so no one has power over the time of their death. As no one is discharged in time of war, so wickedness will not release those who practice it. All this I saw as I applied my mind to everything done under the sun. There is a time when a man lords it over others to his unheard. Then too I saw the wicked buried, those who used to come and go from the holy place and receive praise in the city where they did this. This too is meaningless. When the sentence or a crime is not quickly carried out, people's hearts are filled with schemes to do wrong. Although a wicked person who commits 100 crimes made in a long time, I know that it will go better. Because the wicked do not fear God, it will not go well with them, and their days will not lengthen like a shadow. If there is something else meaningless that occurs on earth, the righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. This too, I say, is meaningless. So I commend the enjoyment of life, because there's nothing better for a person under the sun than to eat and drink and be glad. Then joy will accompany them in their toil all the days of the life God has given them under the sun. When I applied my mind to know wisdom, and to observe the labor that is done on earth, people getting no sleep day or night, then I saw all that God has done. No one can comprehend what goes on under the sun. Despite all their efforts to search it out, no one can discover its meaning. Even if the wise claim they know, they cannot really comprehend it. Ecclesiastes chapter 9. So I reflected on all this, and concluded that the righteous and the wise, and what they do, are in God's hands. Destiny, the righteous and the wicked, the good and the bad, the clean and the unclean, those who offer sacrifices and those who do not. As it is with the good, so with the sinful. As it is with those who take oaths, so with those who are afraid to take them. This is the evil in everything that happens under the sun. The same destiny overtakes all. Even a dog is better off than a dead lion. To the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten. Their love, their hate, and their jealousy have long since vanished. Never again will they have part in anything that happens under the sun. No, eat your food with gladness and drink your wine with joyful heart, for God has already approved what you do. Always be clothed in white, and always anoint your head with oil. Enjoy life with your wife who this life that God has given you under the sun, all your meaningless days. Well, this is your lot in life, and in your toilsome labor under the sun. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you're going, there is neither working nor planning nor watching. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, but to the brilliant, or favor to the learned. But time and chance happen to them. So when their hour will come, as fish are caught in a cruel net, birds are taken in a snare. So people trap not to evil turns, unexpected things. City of man, broad and wise, and he saves the city by his wisdom. But nobody remembered that poor man. So I said, wisdom is better than strength. But a poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are no longer heeded. The quiet words of the wise are more to be heeded than the shouts of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good. Ecclesiastes chapter 10. As dead flies give perfume a bad smell, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the left. Even as fools walk along the road, they lack sense and show everyone how stupid they are. If a ruler's anger rises against you, do not leave your post. Calmness can lay great offenses to rest. There is an evil I have seen under the sun, the sort of error that arises from a ruler. Fools are put in many high positions, while the rich occupy the low ones. I have seen slaves on horseback, while princes go on foot like slaves. Whoever digs a pit may fall into it. Whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever...
I already
Why do you
posted.
keep trying if you always seem to fail? There is a reason why you keep trying. The same reason why. Have you ever heard of the saying? In this world, you're born famous man to be close as earned words. Able to understand something and even able to understand it in your own mind, correct? This is the same principle we should be adding to our daily understanding. Before you learn to take the first step, you've got to learn to walk. But before you learn to walk, don't forget you need to learn how to fall. Now you can see that in order to get to where you want to in life, you need to give yourself a
Just these niggas are everywhere, huh?
If the before it is charmed. The charmer receives no fee. Words from the mouth of the wise are gracious, but fools are consumed by their own lips. At the beginning, their words are folly. At the end, they are wicked madness, and fools multiply words. No one knows what is coming. Who can tell someone else what will happen after them? The toil of fools wearies them. They do not know the way to time. Woe to the man whose game was a servant and prince's peace. Blessed is the man whose king is of noble birth, and whose princes eat at a proper time, for strength and not for drunkenness. Through laziness the rafters sag, because of idle hands the house leaks. A feast is made for laughter, wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. Do not revile the king even in your thoughts, because the rich wherever earth the sky may carry words that are you say. Ship your grain across the sea. After many days, you may receive a return. Invest in 7 ventures, yet in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there it will lie. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in the mother's womb, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both equally well. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years it is, let them enjoy it. But let them remember the days of darkness, for there will be many. Everything to come is meaningless. You are young. Be happy while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. Follow the ways of your heart, and whatever your eyes see. But know that all these things God will bring you into judgment. So take lavish anxiety. Cast off the troubles of your body. Youth and vigor are meaningless. Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come, and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. Before the sun and the light and the moon and the stars grow dark, and the clouds return after the rain, when the keepers of the house tremble and the strong men stoop, when the grinders cease because they are few, and those looking through the windows grow dim, when the doors to the street are closed, and the sound of groaning fades, when people noise up at the sound of birds, but all their songs grow faint, when people are afraid of heights and of villages in the streets, when the almond tree blossoms and the grasshopper drags itself along, and desire no longer is stirred. Then people go to their eternal home, and mourners go about the streets. Remember him, before the silver cord is severed, and the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring, the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. Not only was the teacher wise, but also he imparted knowledge to the people. The teacher searched to find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true. The words of the wise are like goats, their collected sayings that are firm, and in nails given by one much study. Where is the body? How has been done? To myself, look, I have increased in wisdom more than anyone who was ever before me. I have experienced much wisdom and knowledge. Then I have made myself the understanding of wisdom, and also I have surviving. This too is a chasing after wisdom and much so. Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I said to myself, come now, I will test you with religion to find out what is your
stay right there. Alright. No. Come on. Alright. Come on. No! No! Hey! Oh. fucking eating the shit! Go to your fucking cage! Don't learn. Don't learn. You don't learn at all. What's that? Is that like piss at this point? Fuck. What the fuck do you like eating, bro? I can't. Just be quiet. Why is your shit like that, bro? Ah, I'm trying to vacuum this dirty ass room, bro. Holy dude, I'm trying to calm down, God. I'm trying to calm down, but this dirty ass room. Fuck is you calling me for if you don't want to fucking pick up when I call back? Bro, I swear, just chill the fuck out, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. It's fucking so stupid, bro. Oh boy, I'm gonna see a fucking hunk of shit. Like, what the fuck is that mindset? Dude. Just all that water, bro. Everything's getting dirty. As I try to clean, it gets dirtier and dirtier. goodness, bro. This room, dude, this room is so bad, bro. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad, bro. Dude, it's so bad, dude. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad, dude. Why is it so wet? The fucking whole floor is wet. Look at this. Why is it continually, bro? Dude. Water? Oh my goodness, bro. It's so bad, this floor. And like everything is getting dirtier as I try to clean it up, bro. Everything around me is getting dirtier. Can I just get a break, please? Water everywhere, like, oh my gosh, dude. Water everywhere. I can't use nothing. I cannot use nothing at all. What am I supposed to use for this floor? What am I supposed to use for this floor? I might as well use the towel that she put in the damn cage. Might as well. Might as well put it in there. Might as well put it on the floor, right? It's that useless anyways. Is this shit still going? Just turn this dumbass shit off, bro. It's useless fucking garbage. Can't with this AC. Just making everything dirty as fuck, bro. Get your ass up off my towel. Let me use that shit. Look, this girl Coco is literally dealing with that shit too right now. Full blown. She can't even lay down. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm about to use all the motherfucking clothes right now. This shit is getting so bad, bro. It's getting so ridiculous. I can't do it. It stinks so bad. Everything stinks. Everything is wet. Everything is cooked. Look, the stupid ass AC. This stupid fucking AC. This stupid fucking AC right now, bro. He's doing everything fucking wrong. Dude, I can't. It is too damn dirty on this floor. Nobody tries to clean it because it's my room. That's fine. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to just chill out, bro. Look, a hole in my sock. There's always gotta be something pissing me off, bro. Bro, so I'm over here trying to clean my room, and this floor has got me like just absolutely living right now. Like this floor is so bad. The AC guy's supposed to be coming, and it's just so bad right here. It's causing me to just, dude, I can't. I'm losing patience again. Cause look at this floor. Look at this floor, and the way it's so black and dirty. And I try to clean a little bit more, and it just like more mess comes right behind it. I can't. And then I punch with my left hand, and this fucking pinky's already fucked up. So I'm over here fucking punching shit with my left hand as if my pinky isn't gonna fucking get displaced at this point. Fucking so stupid, bro. Everything I do is stupid as fuck, bro. Bro, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up sometimes. Garbage floor, dude. Look, once again. Fucking pinky on bullshit. I mean, dude, we barely wash clothes. We barely care about washing clothes. Why are we gonna care about this stuff? Ah. Get in. Get in because you want to eat shit. Why is it open? How is it open? Look, Coco's Corner, everything is just garbage, and we're worried about the most stupidest things ever, bro. Coco's eating shit. Look, my room is just so terrible. My room is just so terrible. My room is just so terrible. This woman cares nothing little to none about cleaning this at all, bro. Like little to none at all. Like at all. And this is her side too. So like, bro, I don't know what to say, dog. Little to none, absolutely little to none at the fuck all, bro. She doesn't care. And I can't fucking shut up sometimes. I don't know how to fucking shut up, bro. Learn how to shut the fuck up, bro. What the hell is that little ass? Like, get so desperate because I want to get this done so bad, dude. This is something that I feel like I should have been doing, bro. I want to get this over with so bad. What am I supposed to do? You see that? Yeah, you're not, dude. What do you want from me, dude? This nigga just wants me to get pissed all the time. Every single day this stupid motherfucker wants me to get mad, bro. I'll have to restart the stream, not gonna lie. But, I mean, bro, I can't with this stuff, man. Look. Look, she. Grab the piece of shit from here, too. As soon as I leave, this stupid dog likes to eat shit, bro. Oh my gosh, that shit is fucking annoying, bro. As soon as I leave, this dog is ready to eat any kind of shit, right? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Any kind of shit, bro. She's ready to eat it. Yo, what? Are you over there? What's going on, bro? Yeah, I'll come get that. Yeah, bro, I don't know why they're doing anything, man. Yeah, yo,
Sure.
you said it again?
I ain't gonna do that now. Huh?
You said you got it?
I didn't hear you.
What'd you say?
I said, don't worry about coming in together, go. Seriously. I ain't gonna do that, so. TV's the only fucking thing I got right now, so. Just don't worry about it. I got food for him, I got water, I'll be fine.
What about your parents though? Like, why?
Dude, what about him? I ain't got shit.
I just
They got it. They're the ones that have places to live. They're the ones that got food they can eat. I ain't got shit. Don't matter to them. They don't care.
I just don't get that, man. You're always getting kicked out and like,
It's so good. Okay. But I gotta get across the street to the smoke shop so I can use the bathroom.
alright, man, let me know what happens, bro.
Alright, man. I will.
What are you doing, Mimi? Mimi, it's okay. It's okay. I'm over here trying to look at stocks and everything, bro. I basically finished sweeping. My room is just a giant ass mess because the floor is just garbage. It's garbage. The floor is garbage. Flies and weird stuff.